Yo, what is up, y'all? Travis here. I am back for a new review for the new project from Metro Boomin. So, Metro dropped a new project. He said about last week or so he was dropping one. And I was so hyped, man. Because the reason why I have been so hyped for this project is because, man, he brought back Atlanta, dude. He brought back that 2000s Dirty South old school Atlanta sound. He really, really did. Like, he brought that sound back perfectly, bro. Perfectly. And so as someone who is from South Carolina, as someone who is from Columbia, South Carolina, as someone who is from about three hours from as someone who is from 3 hours from Atlanta, their sound has pretty much influenced the sound here, though, right? Like, here in South Carolina, he for sure have our own sound. Like, for example, we have, like, for example, here in South Carolina, he have, like, artists like Black Zach and Rennie Rucci, and yeah, but that trap sound that we currently have in South Carolina was for sure influenced by that, like, old Atlanta sound, like a Waka Flocka, T.I., Cheesy, Tucci, that whole Brick Squad, obviously, and Jose Guapo and Hood and Hood Rich and all that, right? That old OJ, the Juice Man, that old Atlanta sound, the right? He brought that back here. He brought that here, and he brought that sound back, bro. This was cool. This was so cool to hear, man. Like, so cool to hear it. It was a fun project, just for the simple fact that he brought that sound. He showed that he can truly have that sound. He showed that, and he brought it back perfectly, bro. He had Waka Flocka on here. He had Hochi on here. He had two Chains on here. Quavo, Young Thug, Future, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Jose Guapo, Roscoe Dash. Oh my God, I haven't heard from him in forever. Roscoe. He had Rocco on here, who I haven't heard from in a long time. So to hear these artists and to hear these older Atlanta artists, like, on those sounds from like 08, 09, 2010, 2011, just from that time period, to hear it here and to hear it done so great too. It sounds really like old school. Like it sounds like old school Atlanta trap, having fun. That's just what it sounds. And I mean, it was so cool to hear that. Oh, and Young Dro, like, he was a star guitar on here. Like, he had like 4 or 5 songs on here. Young Dro, he destroyed the songs on here. Like, he sounded great. Young Dro sounds great. But yeah, man, just hearing that old school at Atlanta sound on here, and just hearing it being brought to like currently in 20 just currently, yeah, that shit sounded cool, man. That shit was cool, bro. That was cool. And the only real the only real like issue I had was the project was long as hell. The project was like long as hell. It was about 24 songs, but I think it's because it was but you have to think this was the sound and kind of the track and just those projects from like the old school Atlanta sound were long as hell, and they kind of just they were just like hype, and they were long, and they were just they sounded great though. This project sounds great. This sounds exactly like what he was trying to go for, and man, it sounds really good, man. It was like he brought it. He brought that sound here. He really did, and it was cool. Yeah, this was a cool, interesting project to hear as someone who grew up during the time, like the times of like Brick Squad and Roscoe and Hood Rich and Young Thug. As someone who grew up in that time, yeah, it was cool to hear it. It truly was. And as someone from South Carolina who has heard that influence here, it was cool to just hear it, man. It was cool to hear it. So yeah, the project was great. I thought it was a cool, fun throwback throwback project for sure. Cool, fun summer. Atlanta is for sure having fun hearing it. So yeah, man, it was a cool project. It was a cool project. It sounded like exactly the sound he was trying to go for. And yeah, man, Etro still has it. He still has it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to really say. Great fun, uh, summer throwback. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Come subscribe to my channel. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Like, share, all that great stuff. Don't gotta keep saying, don't gotta keep saying, don't gotta keep saying it. See you guys soon. Have a great Friday night. Stay safe. Stay happy. And stay firm. Stay firm. Stay firm. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys soon. And goodbye.